Hey everybody, this is Jason and I'm coming to you live from the community garden, as you can see behind me, and have some exciting news. We finally got our tree stumps in so we could have some seating for our prayer areas, and so we're officially opening up our prayer garden for prayer for the community. This is a place you can come and pray anytime you want to, and we've put stations up to kind of guide you through a prayer walk. And so I'm gonna lead you through it. It's not exactly just, it can be a little bit of a maze, but I'm gonna show you the stations. Now these are the ways we set it up. You can really go through it any way, but it takes you through the first chapter in John. So if you wanna go through it in order, that's the way I'm gonna take you today. So I'm real excited to guide you through our community garden prayer walk. So come along with me. Our beautiful entrance is first, and here we go. So here in the back corner is our first station, and as you can see is our create station. So let me get there so you can see the sign. There's John 1:1-3, and there's your prayer prompt, and we have some seating here for you. There's also the picnic table if you want to sit there and just pray and reflect. And this piece of artwork actually was done by our own Michael Ray, if you didn't know that. So it reflects the create piece of this prayer station. So that's where the prayer walk begins. Let's take a walk around the outside of the garden to our next station. So this is our next station, and you can see the prayer prompt there, light in the darkness. And let's take a look at that real quick. And there's also stumps right here that you can sit on, and I'll show you that. So those are places to sit, and this is our second prayer station. So let's walk across to our third station, which is actually next to the entrance of the garden. So here we go. So this is right next to the entrance, and if you can read that, it's the promise of presence. It's John 1:6-8. And so it gives you a little prompt there. It tells you how to pray, and then you can sit on the tree stumps that are right in front of this sign, and you can sketch in a journal, write in a journal, just pray, or just sit and enjoy God's beautiful creation here. So that's our third station. We're gonna walk back across to the middle point in our prayer walk, which is the cross. So here we go. So here you can see we've arrived at the cross. It's right next to the shed, so it'll be easy to find. So this is the middle point in our prayer walk, and there's benches here to sit on that you can see. But if you can't find these benches, they're usually just hanging out around the garden somewhere. So just grab them and put them next to the cross and sit there. And you can see that on the cross here is our fourth prayer prompt and the scripture that goes along. I hope you can see that. If you can't, just come to the garden and you'll be able to read it for yourself. But this is the middle point in our prayer walk, is the cross that represents our salvation. And then we move on from there because Jesus did too. So here we go. So here we go. This is our next station. It's called the New Promise. And as you can see there, the scripture reading. And then there's two really cool tree stumps that actually went together, if you can see that. They actually went together, and we just took them apart and put them here for you to sit on. And this is, the New Promise. So again, you can just sit and reflect and pray, stay as long as you want, and we'll head to our next to last station before leaving. So I'm going to step back a little bit from this one so you can see it. It has these beautiful flowers in front of it and these stumps there for you to sit. It's really pretty area in the corner of our garden. And this is the sixth prayer station, and it's about seeing His glory. So you can see the prayer prompt there and the scripture that goes along with it. Again, if you can't see that, just come and take a look for yourself. and this is our 6th station. So we have one more to go before we're done. It's the last station. It's the exit of our prayer walk. Here we go. So I actually took a little longer route than I needed to. I could have come just straight here, but I went around a little bit. But this is our last station in the prayer walk. There's no seats here because it simply says to go and be like Jesus, make him known in the world. And the scripture is John 1:18. So that is our community prayer walk. Again, that's the order they were meant to be in, but really you can do them in any order that you want to. If you just want to walk through them and read those scriptures as you come across them, that's completely fine. It's open to you at any point to come out. I'm sure Michael Ray would be happy if you both prayed and did some work here in the garden too. So you can talk to him about that, or talk to me about any questions you have about the prayer garden. But I know as the weather starts getting a little cooler, as it is not today, well, it's really nice, but I'm obviously sweating a little bit because I've been hauling these tree stumps around. But it's gonna be really nice for coming out in the evening and praying and just having a time of quiet and silence away from the chaos of our world. And so that's it. That's our community prayer walk. Want to invite you to it again. I think I only saw like one snake. I'm just kidding. Pastor Lexi will freak out about that. No snakes were seen in the filming of this video. And so it is open to you. So please use it as a resource for a time of prayer, and just take some time for yourself to connect with God. So I love you guys. I will see you all soon. Peace.